Hey, and welcome to my lead from killing 10,000 Vyrewatch Sentinels. So this is pretty AFK. You can make it less AFK if you want to make more GP while killing these, but if you're very AFK, it's still decent money. I killed them for 10 hours on the last video, so if you haven't seen it, you can go check that out. Blood shards are not at 6 mil. They've been crashing. So I think they're down to like almost 5 mil or less. But yeah, I am getting lucky on some of the drops that are rare, but they're not worth anything. Like that Dragonstone is about 1 in 6,000 drop rate, but it's not really worth as much as a Blood Shard, which is only 1 in 1,500 drop rate. But as you can see, I already killed 5,000 of these Firewatch Sentinels, and I still only have 1 Blood Shard. So hopefully that changes before I get to 10,000. It is funny because it's AFK, but if you AFK too much like this person, you can actually die here. I seen 4 players die, but I wasn't fast enough to record the other players before they got KO. But I think that served the hunger of the Firewatch Sentinels because a couple of hours later, I did end up getting another Blood Shard. So that is 2 Blood Shards so far. I'm not getting too lucky on the drop rate, but it's still I don't think it's that bad since I am getting them as a drop. And it is an AFK method. I did decide dude, this Rune Sphere is a 1 in 12,000 drop rate, which is pretty crazy. After I noticed the blood shards were dropping in price a lot, I started picking up more of the nature runes and death runes and some of the other items every time I had to click on the screen just to try to make up for the money that I'm gonna like not make from the blood shards. Which is kind of crazy that they're dropping so much. I don't know why. Um as you can see, I'm getting very close to killing 10,000 of these Firewatch Sentinels. So not too bad. On my last kill, and this one does not want to die. Like he is just tanking all the hits, and I was like, it'll be pretty cool if I get a really cool drop at the end, like a blood shard or something rare. And when I'm finally able to kill him, you can see that all he dropped was the ashes. Yeah, I got nothing from that kill. Kind of funny, but I'm just glad it's over with. That is 10,000 Firewatch Sentinels killed. Okay, so the blood shards are dropping in price, like I said earlier in the video. And as you can see, the last one sold for 4.7 mil. So instead of saving all the blood shards that I was getting throughout the video, I did end up just selling them as soon as I got them. So I have, I'll just put them in platinum tokens so you can see how many I ended up with. I did decide to put the all the stuff I got in like the rarest items. So yeah, I got a 1 in 32,000 drop, which was only it was worth less than 1k, which is crazy because it's such a rare item. I did end up getting 2 rune spears, a ruby. I think that's 1 in 10,000, and I think the other drops were is like 1 in 5,000 or something. There were more rare items that I didn't pick up. They weren't worth anything. Well, they weren't worth enough to pick up, and I didn't even notice they were rare. I would recommend bringing a herb sack if you have it to pick up the herbs. You don't get them that often, but if you're not having your inventory full of stuff that you were just keeping to make this video at the end, you could be picking up stuff and yeah, maybe even a seed box because the seeds are rare, but you still get them. If you look, I got 30.6 mil if I got no shards, but I did end up with 8 shards, which ended up making me 40.8 mil. So, including the shards and the drops that I got, I made 71.4 mil in 10,000 Firewatch Sentinel kills, which is not that bad. It's pretty good. Also, I was picking up adding plate legs rune daggers that other players were leaving on the floor because I have no idea why they're leaving on the floor. I think they don't think it's worth as much. But as you can see, from 71.4 mil, let me add all this up. And from the plate legs and daggers, I made 1.1 mil worth of stuff. And yeah, so new total is 73 mil, which is really nice. Like, I don't know why people don't pick it up. I would just pick it up, high alch it, Or if you don't want to high alch it, just throw it in your bank and high alch it later. That's free mage XP. I did take out 900k because I did use divine super strength potions, and since they do take off hit points, I used tuna to heal myself, and I included more GP just because I ended up using fire runes for the high alch spell, but the natures, like, you get the natures back, as you can see, and I wasn't even picking them all up. I think if I come back to this method, I would try to pick up more natures and death runes. Also, the ashes, 10,000 ashes are worth 4.9 mil, which is kind of crazy. I guess it'll be less AFK because your inventory will fill up faster. But you could, the bank's right there. You can bank, and if you don't have a lot of things to do, like you can, if you don't want to AFK as much, because that would have been 5 mil more, which would have been crazy. I do think the kills would be less per hour, but still pretty worth it. Also, you could probably get more kills per hour if you have better gear than I did. But yeah. See, Runelight just showing you that's the 1 in 32,000 drop seed. But yeah, let's go to the GE. Let's sell all of this and see how much it's actually worth. One thing to note also is it dropped 1.2 mil worth of just straight up gold, which I didn't pick up. So maybe wear Ring of Wealth if you're gonna be there for a long time, because the coin drops do add up over time. I was getting the 3,000 gold drop, which I did pick up, but the other ones I wasn't picking up, which I guess next time I'll pick it up because it's just a click, you know. But I was AFKing pretty much a lot. The good news about the items, a lot of this is selling pretty fast. I'm not gonna drop it like to the lowest price because I find that kind of like, yeah, you'll sell it faster for the video or just for whatever. But dude, I spend a long time killing these. I want to make the most GP. Some of these items did not sell right away. So what I did was I just left it overnight because I want to see if they even sell. I would drop the price if they stay there for a day or two without selling, then I'll lower the price. But yeah, I did decide the nature's death and blood runes. I'm not gonna sell them because I'm pretty much I'm gonna use them, and there's no point of me selling them, especially with the nature runes. I think it said it was worth 207, and they go up to 215 sometimes, and then they drop down to 200 GP sometimes. So I rather just stay with the nature runes I got as a drop and not have to worry about buying or selling them or anything. One thing, the rune javelins, I didn't think they were gonna sell because I'm not really sure what they're for. And yeah, they ended up selling. That one didn't even take a full day. I think it only took like an hour, which was pretty cool. I was like, sweet. And yeah, not too bad. A lot of money making right now. All right, so the items I left overnight did sell, and I was just putting up the rest of the items I wanted to get rid of. But yeah, a lot of the items sold for mid or higher than mid price, which was really good. The Renar Seeds weren't selling. I decided I'm just going to keep them. And like I said earlier, the runes I'm going to keep for myself because I'm going to use them. But yeah, 72 mil worth of stuff. So the drops you get do sell. So it's a pretty decent boss. It's very AFK. I know I showed the price was at 4.7. Right now it's back at 4.9 mil. So it's hovering close to 5 mil. I think it's still, even if they're not 5 mil, it's still a really good thing to do because it's just AFK. And you can't AFK too hard or you'll die, but you can AFK. It's not that bad. Just be careful because this one guy said he picked up a blood shard from a different player before that they didn't pick up. So yeah, don't AFK too hard. So this was a cool video to make while I've been rune crafting on the UIM. So I hope you enjoyed this new video. And if you did, make sure to hit that like, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.